Hello. I'm Shiva the Destroyer, and your harbinger of doom for this evening.
She's gone from playing an ugly duckling to one hot feline. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the career of Anne Hathaway.
The public's kind of afraid of me.
Anne Jacqueline Hathaway was born November 12, 1982 in Brooklyn, New York, and grew up in New Jersey. Hathaway abandoned her plans to become a nun when her older brother came out of the closet, and soon took after her mother by deciding to perform. Hathaway's acting and singing talents earned her a spot as the first ever teen in a prestigious theater program. After getting on-screen practice in commercials, she landed her first TV role in the family drama Get Real in 1999. While that show lasted less than a year, it was the boost Hathaway's burgeoning career needed. By 2001, she beat out over 500 other young actresses to win the lead in The Princess Diaries. This huge box office success was Hathaway's big break, and it allowed her to showcase her goofy and glamorous sides as a girl who discovers she is heir to the throne of a faraway country.
Now tell me, what kind of dancing do you do?
Dancing? Oh, just normal kind, like, bounce.
I see.
Hathaway continued with family-friendly releases, including Disney's 2001 production, The Other Side of Heaven. The next year, she joined a star-studded cast in the Charles Dickens adaptation Nicholas Nickleby.
Every good thing has been a trick. Until you.
Her fairy tale continued with Ella Enchanted, where she did some singing, and in The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement. However, after years of child-centric projects, Hathaway's next move was to show her audiences she was growing up. She appeared nude in 2005's Havoc.
Well, that's great footage, huh?
And was praised for her acting performance. But it was her part in that year's controversial Brokeback Mountain that influenced her career most significantly and convinced her to be more selective with her projects.
Husbands don't never seem to want to dance with their wives. Why do you think that is, Jack?
The next year's fashion-heavy The Devil Wears Prada was another career highlight for Hathaway, where she starred alongside her childhood idol, Meryl Streep.
And before today, you had never heard of me?
No.
And you have no style or sense of fashion?
Well, I think that depends on what you're...
No. That wasn't a question.
In 2007, she donned a British accent to portray famed novelist Jane Austen in Becoming Jane.
When a young woman such as yourself receives the addresses from a gentleman such as my nephew, it is her duty to accept at once. But what do we find?
Independent thought?
2008 was the year she proved her range as an actress. After becoming a new face for Lancôme, she starred beside Steve Carell in the successful remake of the 60s spy show Get Smart, appeared in the failed thriller Passengers, and made the gutsy choice to play a rehab patient in Rachel Getting Married.
Who do I have to be now? I mean, I could be Mother Teresa. It wouldn't make a difference what I did.
That film was such a victory for the actress that she earned nominations for both a Golden Globe and an Oscar. However, her personal life took a turn for the worse when her longtime boyfriend was arrested for fraud. Fortunately, the self-effacing star took the opportunity to mock the situation when she hosted Saturday Night Live later that year.
And also, I broke up with my Italian boyfriend, and 2 weeks later, he was sent to prison for fraud. I mean, we've all been there, am I right, ladies?
In 2009, Hathaway was a high point in the otherwise panned Bride Wars. But by 2010, she was back at the top of her game. Besides winning an Emmy for her guest appearance on The Simpsons and reprising her theater work, Hathaway appeared in 3 high-profile films. First came a romance with Topher Grace in the ensemble comedy Valentine's Day, then a spot as the White Queen in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, and finally she stripped down with her Brokeback Mountain co-star Jake Gyllenhaal for Love and Other Drugs.
You're a crap! Oh, wait! You let me take my shirt on you! Wait! Oh, wait, I'm hurt.
The next year, she attempted to bring youth to the 83rd Academy Awards as host alongside James Franco. While Hathaway's performance was praised, the result was widely considered the worst Oscar cast in history.
You know,
All right.
it used to be, you get naked, you get nominated. Not anymore.
Her 2011 film One Day didn't redeem her year, but the computer-animated flick Rio was a hit.
Cages might work for you, but I don't want to belong to anyone.
2012 was Hathaway's biggest year yet. Aside from marrying actor Adam Schulman, she took on the physically demanding role of Catwoman in the final installment of Christopher Nolan's blockbuster Batman trilogy, The Dark Knight Rises. Her next challenge was the emotional adaptation of the musical drama Les Misérables, in which she was required to sing live and cut her signature long hair. Both roles made sure there was plenty of Oscar buzz around this star. Though she started in family-friendly fare, Hathaway has proven herself a down-to-earth, versatile, and well-rounded actress. With comparisons to acting greats like Julia Roberts, Audrey Hepburn, and Judy Garland, Anne Hathaway will be shining from big screens with her trademark smile for a long time.
Will all your stories have happy endings?
My characters will have, after a little bit of trouble, all that they desire.